Good morning, y'all. This is Sandra with Yorba Glam. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I thought I'd do part 2 of my scrapbooking for my birthday present. And I have my items all set, so I will go ahead and get started. This is also going to be a two-sided scrapbook page. I'm going to be using the blue. I think last time for the Wizard of Oz portion I used green. If you haven't seen it, I'll add the link to the bottom of this, and that way y'all can view the Wizard of Oz scrapbook. We stood at the W and we did a lot. We actually I was able to go to the I didn't do the wading pool. I did the lazy river, and oh my gosh, it was so relaxing. It was a bummer because I was by myself, but I was pretty happy. I had my snackle box with me, and I just lounged and went on the I was there like maybe an hour. It was so much fun, but it was nice. I had a really good time. So I wanted to use that vintage window, person looking out the window with the view. Reminded me of our hotel at the W. We actually had a suite. He gets them comped, so you know, why not use it, right? And then I'm trying to see what I did with my photos. Part of my birthday present was a concert. He had got me a concert in Las Vegas, and it was just beautiful. It was wonderful. We had such a good time, and there we are in our concert seats. We made sure to get there early because, you know, it gets crowded. Had so much fun. And so we ate, we went to Fremont, and then we just had a blast. Ate at the, we had breakfast at House of Blues, which was delicious. And that was in, I want to say, I think it was in the hotel, but not in the W. Because we wanted to use our credits. So it was, wow, I can't even think of the name of the connecting place to the W. But for dinner the night before, we did go and we ate at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Oh my god, it was so good. But I told Andy, let's just share a plate because, you know, it's just too much food. I'm gonna use a glue stick for that. I have another one. So this is the one we got for free. The person that was taking pictures said that she'll give us one for free if she takes a picture. And then this is the one that I actually paid for. We took a picture after the concert, and the person's like, "Oh, we will make it beautiful. It's gonna be lovely." And then we viewed them, and I was like, no, my double chin is showing, my triple chin is showing, and I just looked horrible. I know, it's reality, but still, nobody wants reality, especially when I'm trying to think, did I get dressed up to go to the concert? Let me see, what is there? Because I don't want to mess up the wording or the picture itself. This is just from the flashcards to when you're teaching simple words and so forth. So I pulled that out. I love to scrapbook with that. I also like to use used birthday cards. So I'm going to be using this card. It was from Andy, so I'm going to add that. So I don't like to throw mine away. I like to reuse them in my scrapbooking and junk journaling. Speaking of junk journaling, I do still have some, I have a Good Witch, Bad Witch junk journal on Etsy and on TikTok Shop. And then I also have the HP. I have many of the HP and a regular HP. The HP do very well at the vendor's market when I go to the vendor's market. So yeah, if you're interested, you can actually pull them up through Etsy. I'm trying to see how I want to utilize as much as I can. So I'll put the L here and the V here. Is that going to work? I think it will. Because I also don't want to cover the hole punch, because that's where it's going to go in my binder for the scrapbooking. Oh, yes. So that works out really well. So this is what I have so far. But alright. And then I want to I have these little vintage notes, but you know what, I don't think I want to use those right now. I want to use these. Aren't these cute? But I think with these I need to use stronger glue. I have a heart. I think I'm going to use that as a charm. And so these are actually vinyl, so I'm gonna go ahead and rub it on with my nails. And what I'm doing is just filling up that card with some flour. So here's what we have so far. And then I think I'm gonna throw in my birthday card. I'm gonna put some of these unicorns on my, yeah, I'm doing like a million things today. So I'm just like, we're celebrating my, my bonus child's birthday. They grow so fast. When I met Andy, his son was 16. I think he just turned 16. In a blink of an eye, he's already, I think he's going to be 23. Married and just living the life, you know? I am putting in the words that he wrote to me, sentimental, that way I can always look back. And then I like to use my leftover pin wraps as well for my junk journals. And I just stuck that there. Since we have these unicorns from the card. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of these unicorns out. I figure the space theme would go great with that. Oh, and they're not unicorns, they're dogs. Oh, how cute. Put him here, but I need to rip this off. I want to try and make this fit in this little gap right here. And that's a good thing about either scrapbooking or junk journaling. You just make it your own, and if it's a good theme, it's great. If not, it's yours. It's your memories. It's the stuff that's going to trigger you when you need to remember something that you know, when you're having one of those days and you're like, okay, let me look at my scrapbook so I can see how blessed I am. And then I have one more dog I want to try and fit on here. So I have my Las Vegas, my LV, and I have my little dogs, my flower, my person looking out the window, Andy and I at the House of Blues, and remnants of my card. And when I lift this up, it's the note that Andy wrote me. And so now we are going to flip it over. Actually, before I forget, I'm going to put a hole in this portion. So that way it'll go in my binder without a problem. But yeah, that's what I have so far. You know what? I want to try and cover this. What can, oh, I still have that, but I think I'm putting this dog on my other side. So let's see what we can cover that little area with. I have a little piece of, it's part of an exclamation point. So I think I'm going to use that. Oh, I stuck it on here and I stuck it on crooked. Let's see if I can peel it off without messing it up. Okay, woo! And then I have these stickers, so I think I'm going to write over that. I like these champagne. So let me do the champagne over it, and let's see what else can I put. I thought I grabbed it and it didn't grab. So here's what I have on this side. All right, and now I'm going to start with the second side. And this one is going to be my Blake Shelton. This is all about Blake. He got the crowd so excited. He was like, my wife is here with us, but wouldn't you know, they scheduled her on the same day, so she's not physically here. And you could just hear all of the disappointment. So I'm going to put it on here. See, that's what I have so far. I want to put my last dog on here somewhere, but probably not on Blake's photo. This was at Baby Stacks. I love Baby Stacks, and I'm just gonna take our heads, I know, and I don't even know if I'm gonna use it. I just want to see if they're gonna fit in my frame. Yeah, no, I didn't like the way that looked. I found another Blake Shelton, so I'm gonna cut him up and put him on my page. I keep wanting to take the lid off of my glue stick when the lid's already off. Alrighty, so now I want to put some little fun stuff on here. I have the little mustaches. Because normally I'll do pockets, and I I didn't pull out a pocket to do on this craft, on this junk journaling. So I'm gonna, I'll just use a dangly. Dangle my photos on it. Free double prints and stuff like that. They don't do that anymore. So if you like mess up on your photo when you're trying to do something, that's it. Or you can't even give one to your you can't even give one to your to a friend or a family member anymore, because they don't do that anymore. At least I haven't seen that they do it. Let me know if your guys' stores still do that. Okay, so we'll put that there. And now we're gonna work on Mr. Zern. And like I said, I put in the heavy duty glue because these picture frames are a little bit hard. I have some white ones too, which will probably go into my next junk journal kit. I haven't thought of the theme I'm going to use for that junk journal kit, but they will have some of these frames in them. They're really cute, but they are white. I like the gold. Look at how stinking cute. Birthday Vegas trip. Said the name of the Ramsey, Gordon Ramsey. Restaurant. I'm gonna put my little dog here, and your little dog too. Yeah, if you haven't seen the scrapbooking for the one I did with the Wizard of Oz, go check it out. It was such a blast. I loved it so much. Let's see if I can use all my strength to get a hole punched in here. Did it punch? I think it did. Yay! Okay, so we have that one, and then now I'm going to do one here. So that works for me. All right, and so I'm gonna stick this in here, and like that. Flip it over. And that's good because it's also gonna secure the little guy right here. And so we're going to do the same thing with this one, but we're doing it sideways. All right, y'all, here is the end result. My little charm, cloud charm. And then on the back, you have my photos. And then behind the photo, you have decorative flowers. Hope to see you guys at my next scrapbooking session. Stay crafty and have a wonderful day. Bye.